Now, in the smartphone world, people love to compare benchmark tests. The higher the score, the more bragging rights that the phone gets. But I disagree because real-time usage is more important than numbers. But when it comes to internet speeds though, numbers do matter because recently I was excited to learn that Unifi had 2 gigabits plan in my area. But after researching, I discovered something interesting. It turns out that you don't actually get 2 gigabits download speeds. Say what? What? Yup, 1 plus 1 doesn't always equal to 2. Let me explain. Now, before talking about the speeds, let's first compare what both TIME and Unifi plans offer. Now, on Unifi's end, for their 2 gigabits plan, which is actually 1 plus 1, according to their official website, you're looking to pay a fee of 399 ringgit, which includes streaming apps like Disney Plus, Hotstar, and 6 others, which you may or may not use. And then they have stated there are download speeds up to 2 gigabits, aggregated offering. Now, what is aggregated offering, you may ask? Don't worry, I'll explain that in a while. Then there's a certified Wi-Fi 6 optical network router and a certified mesh. Now, they didn't say how many units of the certified mesh though, but that's good to know. Then there's other stuff like free 600 minutes voice plans for fixed lines, if you still do use fixed lines of course. Then there's Unifi TV subscription, including their Unifi Plus box and other services like next day installation and 12 business hours service restoration. Then as for times 2 gigabits plan, it comes with a lower monthly fee of 379 ringgit per month, which is subject to a 6% service tax, and it clearly states the download and upload speeds of 2 gigabits download and 500 megabits upload speeds. And then there's 1 unit of the 2GBPS Wi-Fi 6 router with a 2.5 Gbps port, and they clearly state that they give 2 units of the Wi-Fi 6 mesh nodes. Then finally, they have included the TIME Voice Home Basic, which is based on your usage. So if you don't use it, you don't have to pay for it, of course. Then if you're applying for the plan online, you'll get 200 ringgit Shopee vouchers too, which to me was sweet because you can use the 200 ringgit to buy anything you want. Now, depending on your priority, you may or may not appreciate Unifi's free 600 minutes talk time for their voice plan and their Unifi TV box, because if you're not the kind of person who needs it, you're paying an extra 20 ringgit per month for something that you don't really use. Alright, so from a monetarist perspective, you're spending less on TIME internet's plan per month. But before deciding, I decided to feed my curious cat mind to find out what does Unifi mean by aggregated offering. So, according to their website, if you click the information icon text, there is a diagram which explains this. Now, don't worry, I will explain this to you in layman terms, okay? Now, in a nutshell, the aggregated offering means that each device can only transmit a maximum bandwidth of 1 gigabits. Because technically, you're not getting 2 gigabits download speeds per device. Because if you happen to run a speed test, even through wired connection, you only get a maximum speeds of 1 gigabits. However, on times 2 gigabits plan, not only they stated the exact download and upload speeds, but both my teammate Lee Hood and I even tested the download and upload speeds ourselves and did get the download and upload speeds as stated. So with that, it's clear that which plan will give you a true 2 gigabits download speed. So in case you did not know, well, now you know, my friends. Now, before closing this video, allow me to answer some of the frequently asked questions about the issues that people face with their internet speed. So before calling your internet service provider and shouting at them at the phone,
"Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?"
be sure to refer to this video first. Now, the first common question is that why isn't my internet speed as close to 2 gigabits or even the plan that I've subscribed to? Well, the best way to achieve this high-speed internet connection is using a wired connection. And you'll need to ensure that the wired internet connection is coming from the 2.5 Gbps LAN port from your router. And speaking of wires, you'll also need to ensure that the Ethernet cable is a Cat5e cable and above to get the best and most consistent speeds. And yes, this is the same for other lower download speed internet plans as well, for you to get the best download speeds. Then you might have a follow-up second question. What if my laptop does not have an Ethernet port? Then you'll need to purchase an Ethernet adapter and make sure that no matter what adapter or hub that you use, it needs to have a 2.5 Gbps port. And I have some recommendations on which exact ones that you can use, which I'll leave a link down in the description below. Alright, so that's my conclusion, my friend. And if you're looking to get a true 2 gigabits plan, you already know the answer, and the purpose of me making this video is not to bring any ISP down or anything, but is to merely inform you that sometimes you'll need to dig further to find out not everything is what it seems to be. And also with the fact that you all have me and the entire Adam Lobo TV team to help you in your purchase decision.